Welcome to the Crypto Nesta, right? So I had to redo my whole chart of BMNR because the old one doesn't find it anymore. It says, cannot find it. Seriously? All right, so I start fresh from this chart at this point because that's when it got acquired and changed the vocation of this company, which is just accumulating and staking Ethereum. So this is a wave 1, wave 2, very skyrocketing third wave. And now we are into this fourth wave. I could say this was the A, this was the B, and working on to the C wave. As you can see, we went a little bit, well, we are between the 0.5 and the 0.618 fourth wave. If I do the one-to-one ratio, wave A, wave C, we are holding now at the 0.786. This is why maybe perhaps the price is holding there. It's maybe because of this indicator here of the extension wave A to wave C, exactly the 0.76. Can we go lower? We can. So I would still look for maybe a possibility that price could even go to 1364. I think there is something wrong here, is it? No, it's good. I'm on log. I don't know. It look a big drop, but at the screen it doesn't look that far, right? I was expecting a $6, $7, $8 drop would take much longer land than just here. Anyway, what else can I say? Honestly, there isn't much to say. We need to wait and see if Ethereum can push higher, and then we will see if BMNR can give us that fifth wave. Let's go and estimate now what could be a target, a reasonable target for a fifth wave. If we go even a little bit lower here at the 0.618, 1 and 3. I'm not going to add the 0.3 fib extension because, no, for sure we're going to go lower. So this could be the target for this fifth wave. Another way of calculating the fifth wave, so we're going to go, well, it's work better if I select it first. So beginning and end of, I'm going to put it here. Actually, let me put it here. Of the first wave to the end of the second. Let's see. I think this one, it did reach the 2x. Almost. So I'm going to add the 1 to 2 fibs extension for the moment. I mean, we could even go to the 2.618 if we go crazy, but we do have kind of, and this would be so crazy to reach $200, right? This is like a 10x, just like that. So I find there is something off with this chart. I don't remember that hot and mining, that BMNR got, no, under 61. All right, it's me. I also, because I'm working on the daily chart, usually more on the 4 hours because. All right, so this is pretty much all, honestly. Let me go on the other side on the daily, which I was already before. So you can see we're not even overbought. Stock RSI still into the higher ends here, but I would wait maybe for a reset of the stock RSI. Maybe go on the side also the RSI here and really fuel up a little bit more so we can really push for that last leg up. So let's remember the RSI levels for the third wave. It's technically almost the highest one, right? So we had a wave 1, a wave 2, and you can see that this was a wave 1. This was our third wave here. Now this is very boring fourth wave. We're doing a reset. Honestly, it's almost a little bit unusual, but the only thing annoying is like we did lost a lot of depth here in the price action, and I would have expected the stock RSI to go a little bit lower, and ideally fourth wave would have gone that low, because this is kind of jeopardized a little bit the height of this fifth wave, unless we charge it really emotionally. What do I mean emotionally? Perhaps, I don't know, maybe the Clarity Act pass, and then momentum shift, and then everybody is super euphoric and really push the price high. That would be something I would expect, to, we say, align the planets for something exceptional to happen. That would be, I don't know, maybe officially a war treaty, no more bombing, and this happens, the Clarity Act passed to the Senate, and then, honestly, this has to be passed, the House and Senate before November. Otherwise, we're kind of, I don't want to say screwed, but looks like Democrats, they will take back control of the House and the Senate, and they're not that crypto friendly, let's say. So this has to happen before November. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit challenging. I'm not saying we're screwed, not, but maybe it's going to take more time to really embrace the crypto. But honestly, I have mixed feelings, because if everybody in Wall Street is switching to crypto, I know lobbying and this and that, but at the end of the day, the people, the most powerful people that have the most money really usually move things their way. Okay, so now let me reduce this one, change the... Okay, so this is pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. 8 minutes video. Okay, try to always keep it less than 10. So I am expecting now maybe some price action to the side, because Bitcoin is doing that for the moment. And as for Bitcoin, yeah, BMNR, maybe perhaps next week is going to be a good week. Seasonality also counts. Usually April, it's a good month. So let's see if we can keep climbing higher. This is it. We have 3 weeks, honestly, maybe 1 month, to reach the $80,000 or $86,000 for Bitcoin. If it does, it's going to drag up all the altcoins, Ethereum, and all the stock like BMNR and MicroStrategy. For me, that would be the time to take profits. Anyway, that's my strategy. You guys do and follow your own strategy. This is just my point of view. I know other people are still waiting for a higher high, which could happen, a high B wave, like we did in the previous cycle for Bitcoin, but we don't have to. I would be really glad if we do, but I'm trying to be reasonable and taking profits when I see. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and have a good day. Bye.